is Satvik Arloda. After a long time, I am doing this video. Today, I am going to explain a chapter called Expert Detectives from Grade 7 Honeycomb book. The chapter name is Expert Detectives. When we say the word Expert Detectives, the word comes to our mind is that detectives are sharp who find out criminals and bad people around our surrounding. So the main characters in this are Nishad, a boy of 7-year-old, and he is even called 7 in the chapters as his name is the 7th note on the musical scale. And then Maya, his 10-year-old sister. They were both curious to know about Mr. Nath. Mr. Nath is a person, but Maya thinks that Mr. Nath is a criminal, and they are very curious to know about is he a criminal or an ordinary person. One day, while Nishad and Maya were playing marbles, accidentally a marble rolls inside Mr. Nath's house. They asked Mr. Nath for the marble and Mr. Nath gives. Maya was so curious to know about what was there inside his house. They couldn't see as Mr. Nath closes the door fast. Actually, Mr. Nath was a patient of Nishad's mother, who is a doctor. Maya and Nishad were discussing that. Maya said, "Do you think is Mr. Nath really a criminal?" Nishad says, "No." But Maya says, "Did you look at him? He looks like monster, but he is not expressing on outward of his body." But Nishad says that he is not looking like a monster. He is so thin that he is poor, he can't even afford to eat. But Maya said, "How can he be poor if he is a crook on the run? He must have millions of money hidden in his room anywhere." And then Nishad says that probably not. But then, as you can see over here, this is Mr. Nath, and this is Maya, and this is Nishad. And then Nishad's mom says that there are scars in Mr. Nath's body. Those scars are made from fire and fire burns. And Maya told that perhaps the police had set his house on fire to force Mr. Nath out of his house. And then Nishad looks unsure. On upcoming Monday, it was Nishad's mom's birthday, so Maya was spending her time with her school friend whole evening and the whole day. Nishad went to the market to buy some chocolates, and he went to Mr. Nath's house and he banged the door. Mr. Nath asked whether another marble rolled inside his house. He says no. Nishad pulls Mr. Nath's house, Mr. Nath hands to him and he lends him a chocolate. And then he says, "Today is my mom's birthday, so I have come here to give you chocolate." And he asks that whether can I come inside your house, but he says that no, not allowed. And then he closes the door. Maya and Nishad, evening, they came together, sat on a place and they were discussing about Mr. Nath. He's not a criminal, Nishad said, but he's a criminal, Maya said. Maya asked whether did you go inside his house and saw what was there in his trunk. He said, he looks poor. He doesn't even work. Then how can he get so much money? So Maya says, as he's a criminal, he gets millions of money stashed together in his trunk and gold and silver jewels in his trunk. And then Maya suspicious that Mr. Nath is criminal. And then what happens is that Nishad interrupts that he looks like an ordinary person. Maybe he's not a crook. Crook means a thief or a criminal. He says he's an ordinary person. But Maya says, have you seen the picture of Hyderabadi housebreaker in the papers yesterday? Then Nishad says, yes. The next day, monsoon rose above and there was a heavy downpour in their city, the Girgaon city. There was roads flooding and their area was flooding. It was heavy rain in that certain period of time. So Nishad and Maya were at their bedroom doing some investigations about Mr. Nath, but Nishad was reading a comic book, chin cupped in his chins. And then Maya asked, I have listed out some points about Mr. Nath, whether he is a criminal or not. In that certain period of time, Nishad was reading a comic book and Maya was listing out some points about Mr. Nath to trap him. And then she continues. Number 1 is that Mr. Nath never comes out of his house and he talks very less. Number 2, everyone in his surrounding are scared of him. And number 3, he doesn't talk to anyone and he is nearly untalkable. Number 4, he doesn't receive any letters, incoming or outgoing. He's been living in room number 10 since long more than 1 year in the Shankar house. Everyone in the Shankar house, even the elders, are scared of him if he comes out of the house. Number 8, he has visitor who comes on every Sunday to his house and he looks tall, fat, fair and stout and he wears a pair of spectacles. Number 9, food and tea is available by Ramesh downstairs in the restaurant. He takes meals, one in the morning and one in the evening. And then he takes cup of tea, one in the afternoon and one in the evening. Still, Nishad looked unsure become his friend. He doesn't have any friend except the Sunday visitor. So, Mr. Mehta told us that Ramesh, maybe he has bribed Ramesh to not say about anything. Maya said. Nishad said, no, I won't believe this. So he went forward and became Mr. Nath's friend. So Maya was so serious about Mr. Nath, but Nishad took it lightly and he went into friendship of Mr. Nath. And she questions him that, what if you be in jail as he is a criminal? What should we do? He said, nothing like that. He's not a criminal. He's a good person. So you don't be scared. Nothing will happen, he said. This story is written by Sharada Dwivedi from the Broken Flute story. Thank you. This is the end of the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video.